guys are wondering, show up. But you want to think about it.
It's going down for all posterity. Sorry, I feel like you're on this way.
I'll tell you what, we're going to have some fun right now. This is the social part of our evening, but we're going to ask you to, all classmates, please go back there to the riser area because we're going to take a group class picture, okay? So if all the classmates would go to the back riser area, we're going to start off the festivities this evening with our class picture.
Like a walleye, a piker. sucker. Have you ever heard of those? The squawfish is the biggest member of the minnow family. You realize, by the way, that calling these fish squawfish is oxymoron. Calling these fish squawfish is not politically correct. Oh, it is.
What are you supposed to call Native American?
Yeah. One left. We've not gotten your food yet. I want you to demand some service here. Where's the head man? I want some service. Got it on video. Here's a drink.
off anything, how many of you wanted to walk out to Johnny Carson and hear this? You know, let's see a show of hands. How many wanted to walk out and hear this played instead of Johnny Carson? This young lady over here. You should be ashamed of yourself, by the way.
He's wild.
That's cut, right? We're going to lower the music here and thank all of you first for coming out and letting you know that if you have anything rude you'd like to say, this table over here has designated themselves as the people who will do it for you.
Oh
For
no!
a small fee. So my boss, Dick DePietro, they said is the first on the line, but I'm not the one who's going to do it, so I'll let them say what they want. But before we get everything going and I introduce tonight's MC, I'd like for you to raise your hands if you still live in the great state of Colorado. And give yourself a big round of applause for staying true. And how about the hands of the folks who live elsewhere? Elsewhere. Where's elsewhere? Seattle? Do I hear Texas, maybe? You guys are all smart. Nevada. There we go. Do you go broke there?
Yeah.
You gamble a lot. I have to stay away from that state. Anywhere else that I haven't heard already? Illinois. How do you like the winters? It's cold? Well, you could come back here and learn how to drive in the snow in the morning and in the thunderstorm at night. Let's see, do we have anything else? Maybe California. Missouri. Why? Anywhere else? Georgia? Well, but you don't count because you say that you move all. See, I talked to him earlier. He says he goes everywhere. Anywhere else? Utah? Where? That's California. Utah is in a land all its own.
Going next year.
Anywhere else? Let's see. What states haven't we covered? Anyone moved to the East Coast? Iowa, the great state of corn. You should be really proud of that. Anywhere else? Hawaii? Why are you back here? That's a good question. I've been wanting to get to Hawaii, but you know when you drive down the highway and you get ready to make that last final, I always check it out. One of those old cars. You guys, I know someone. No, never mind. Who you? I didn't say that, but I'll repeat it. It said Dick used to have one of those cars. Remember those cars from what is it? Gigi? Remember the crazy surfer girl? They had little cars. They drive right into the water. Dick still has one. Oh. But by the way, you're MC for the evening, and I'd like you folks to please raise your hands for me and clap as he takes center stage, Mr. Dick DePietro.
Yeah, who taught you to do that? Well, that was Fitz's band, so he's going to get up here and play it. We're going to sing it. Yeah, we'll do that later. But first of all, and most importantly, we definitely want to just thank everybody very, very much for being here, because it is really important that after 25 years that we do have a little bit of expression of spirit, and I'm seeing it here tonight that we are still alive and kicking. So many of us have changed drastically, and we're going to have fun with that later on. And well, I don't want to tell you what they call me in this picture, but some have come from so far away too, and boy, we really want to thank all the people that came a very long distance, as well as the people that were all here. It was kind of funny. A group of us started running into each other at different events like Edgewater Days, and the Edgewater Inn is a good old stomping hole of ours. And what happened was that a lot of us started talking when it came around time for the 20th year reunion. And we said, oh boy, we sure hope we have that 20-year reunion. Well, needless to say, it didn't happen, but we thought, you know, maybe it might be kind of a funny little gesture that it might be on the 21st year, in keeping with our 11th year. And deja vu, it didn't happen. So I kind of thought and started talking to a lot of people that if I could get some really good support, that nothing more would I'd rather do than try and help put this reunion together. Little did I know that they would ask me to be the chairman. I just wanted to be the guy that bought the Coors Lights at the meetings, but evidently that didn't happen. But here we are, and once again, thank you very much. We want to thank everyone that showed up last night at Jackson's Hole. That was a great time. We saw a lot of people that we haven't seen in a long time, and we played the memory game as they walked through the door. And talking about the memory game, how about that John Moore, huh? You know, that was so funny. The night that we had our very first meeting, I called a group of different people, and we had it on April Fools, which I felt that was, you know, really totally in keeping. And we were hiding in this corner at the Edgewater Inn, so that way we could kind of see everybody that was coming in that we hadn't seen in so many years. And all of a sudden, we're sitting there, a few of us, Bruce Lewis and myself, Lynette, Larry Schaefer, and John Moore walked in. And he kind of was given one of these, and I said, "Did we ever have a biker?" But hey, I just, okay? But I want to just tell you a few other things as how this all got together and how it worked. But we all got together, and the very first time we started doing cold calls down at Sweetness and Company's office, and we were doing long distance calls, and boy, we had a lot of fun. And then when the bill came, I says, "Why didn't we do this at your office, Bruce?" I'm ringing a little bit. But then we sent out our first mailing, and we put a due date, so that way the due date would assure that we could have the memory book for this evening. And when it started getting close to the due date, we maybe had about 10 people that had responded. And we called a meeting that night, and this was a very sobering meeting, because at that time we said, boy, we're not going to have any more meetings until after it was the 15th. And if we didn't have any more responses, we would, you know, scrub the whole entire thing. But on the due date, you should have seen them all pour in. They were just pouring in. It was wonderful. And we were elated. So we said, well, what the heck? Let's give everybody a second chance. And we sent out a second mailing. And at the second mailing, everyone was calling up and starting to apologize. Said, boy, we procrastinated, or we put it on the shelf, or we've been moving. And then we got a whole bunch of more responses, and we're really happy. And then we even had another time where we went out to Bruce Lewis's office after Lynette twisted his arm and he yelled uncle. But we went down and made some more long distance calls and called a lot of people down there. But we're real happy about our turnout. And what do you guys think about a 30th year? You think you'd like to be a part of that too? Or what a response. Okay. Yeah. So maybe we'll have a 30th year too, if all goes well. But I want to tell you, so the memory book, a lot of the pictures that we're taking tonight will be now in the memory book, and we'll be able to mail out the memory book to a lot of you people that are not in Colorado, and we hope that everything works out good in that respect. Another thing that we're also doing is we have to have your biographies in, because we're a little bit shy on some of the people that are even here tonight, didn't turn in their biographies, and we definitely want those in the book. And if there's people that you still stay in contact with that maybe aren't here, just ask them to send in the biography, so that way, you know, we can have some great toilet time reading. No, I can't. But make some calls. So make them come in. But another thing is we are taking orders for the 25th reunion t-shirt. We still have a few of those left. And then if we don't have your sizes, we're going to go out and get a bunch of those, because we were afraid to buy a bunch of them. Our good conscience, Bruce Lewis, wouldn't allow us to do that. Because he said he had enough white towels to put on his golf bag as it is. So if you want one, we'll gladly get it for you. But what I'd like to do now, oh, I want to tell you too, in the back of the room where we were taking those pictures earlier, there is the we're going to call it the thought board with the little saint on there with the halo on him. And if you have a thought, you know, for being here after 25 years, go up and definitely write a really neat thought on that. We're going to stick that in the memory book. And we also have a slide projector back there. Unfortunately, it doesn't run itself, so you can go up there and kind of run through the pages of the annual and bring back some good old memory lane things, or maybe it's not memory lane, it's scary lane. But whatever, enjoy that. And right now, I'd like to introduce all the people that were my support team to really pull this off and to really make all these 3 days happen. And first of all, I'd like to bring out Bruce Lewis and Bob Hadley. Yes. And they flew in. They flew in from the Olympics just to be here tonight. They're looking good. They're not tired at all. Okay. Bob and Bruce were probably two of our biggest supporters in the sense that they helped us underwrite a lot of the expenses that we hope that we maybe one day get back or, or something like that. But they were probably in there all the way. They had their shirt sleeves rolled up when it came time for the budgeting and the financing. And Bob did a lot of the print work that went out, and Bruce did a lot of the mailing along with us. And we really want to give them a round of applause. And they were terrific for us. So don't go anywhere. Okay, you can't sit down. All right. Somebody that had to put all these numbers together and people. No, don't sit down. You guys can't sit down. You got to stay up here. Bruce is a little camera shy. But Susan Howard Soule. Yes. Definitely her job was mission impossible. And she's the one that found us the hotel that really worked with us. And she was our computer central person. And she was pitching in there all the time when we said, what if they don't want to come to the reunion? She says, they will, they will. All right, how about a round of applause for Susan? Well, I don't know how many of you people saw these great little name tags, but the person responsible for that, and I know her life must be a living Hades with this guy up here, Lynette Olson Lewis. She was really super with us in all our meetings and really helped us out quite a bit too, and she's the one that invented and came up with these entire name tags, and I think that they're really, really special and really different for a 25th reunion. How about one more round of applause? There are two guys that, if you go back to the slide projector back there, and you see them in there, they were a couple of pretty good-looking guys way back then, and they had kind of a following of women. And those two guys would probably come up to something like this.
I'm too sexy for my love. Too sexy.
Jim Adelfinger and Paul Frederickson. The Mustang Kid and the Impala convertible. Way back then. Jim was the only guy, I think, at 14 that had a Vespa. And boy, we always wanted to ride in that thing. That's for sure. But that was a lot of fun. These two guys were responsible pretty much for Friday night, along with Bob. They secured the Jackson's Hole for us. They secured it several times, as a matter of fact, and did a rather good job in doing that. But we had a great time last night, and well, hats off to you guys for helping us out at Jackson's Hole. Friday night was their responsibility. There's two people that had to constantly make trips down from Fort Collins to help us out. And They were responsible for our awards. One of them is responsible for our awards later on this evening, and the other person was our headhunter, in a short sense of the word, but she tried to find as many people as she did a super job for us. Those two individuals is Rick Miller and Molly Williamson Smiley. And I'm sure that at many times, Molly, you thought that trying to find these people was the Twilight Zone.
Good job.
And Rick's been calculating all your responses later on for, for the awards, which we will present in a little while. And our next group of people, well, these are a couple of wild guys. They both have one thing in common, and that's the Fire Association.
Wrong one. Wrong one. No, the sirens.
Larry Schaefer and Ron Brace. Where's Larry? Larry, you only got 90 seconds to respond. Get your butt up here. Ron helped us in those months where we were fighting with the budgets, and he came up with a couple of ideas on how to help us. Larry was definitely our beer supply committee person. He was the Coors Light guy that I wanted to be. And he was also with the decorating committee. So a nice round of applause for those two guys helping us out quite a bit. Okay, our next people, as you walk through the door, you saw it was a Saints Haven, and they were responsible for that. Doug Wagner and Nancy Knox. Come on up here. That was a great job. Very nice. All we got to do now is pick off our shoes and have our socks on just like we used to do in the gym. And play some of those golden oldies, that's for sure. Okay. All right. Now this lady, you've heard a lot about just due to the fact that she has her own company that came out of Las Vegas. And she's one of these people that likes to keep you sitting on the edge of your seat to the very last minute. She is responsible for the centerpieces, and she's my co-host this evening on the awards. And as you know, she is Patty Cake, the clowning Patty Cake. And those are an excellent job. She just got up that way last night or something, did you? She had a couple of shows to do today as well. Okay. A guy who, when I first saw his dad down at the Edgewater Inn, I said, you got to get this guy's phone number for me because we're going to try and put together a reunion, and we want him to help us out. And I gave him a call, and once he called, he was there the whole entire time, helped us out religiously, worked on our public relations work, worked on the book, the memory book as well, was a budget person, and just an all-around support person, Mr. Mike Pitts.
What can I say?
Ready? Okay, okay. All right.
Two other guys. One guy is sitting in the back there that we had a lot of fun with when I first opened the show, and he was there. He was really our other conscience as well. Mr. John Moore was there down there quite a few nights helping us out. Come on up here, buddy. Nice to have you along with us. And Dan Picho, who isn't here, who just got married last weekend, by the way, and now he's enjoying his little honeymoon. Can you imagine that? Being on a honeymoon and not being here? Well, that's a lot of guts. But he was also a real helpful support person, and he was our computer person as well that helped us get the data transferred, and hopefully we'll get that all together for our memory books. So get your memory books in. But right now, we are going to do something that you probably haven't done since you were a sophomore.
Bruce is going to lead it. Okay, go pass these out to some people. We have a
little surprise for everybody.
Go pass those out.
This in the budget. Pass it around.
Yeah.
In the crowd.
Uh-huh.
For all your
Okay.
hard work.
Okay, go pass those out.
Go pass these out?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Do these break these?
Yeah. Go pass a few of those out. Okay. Yeah. Well, everybody. Everybody.
Hey, Dick, this is not New Orleans, is it?
Ah! Okay, let's see if we have enough. Let's see if we have enough there. No, I got a whole nother two. Yep. Yeah. No, that's okay. You got an extra? Get some extras? I need one more. I guess we're all prepared. Where's yours, Ron? Ron doesn't have any. You don't have any at your table? Good. Okay.
Hey, Miss, where you at? There, we can see him now.
Okay. All right, buddy.
Okay, does everybody know how to use these things? Just break them? Just kind of break them just a little bit as it goes down the entire tube. All right, now you know what you have to do with these, yes? The infamous halo. All right, are you ready? Remember when they used to have those big giant bonfires and they do that snake dance all the way through Edgewater? That's just what we're gonna do right now. Maestro, please.
Okay, start it off. Okay. Okay.
Okay, these guys are gonna start it off. Get behind them. Come on, Greg, you used to run. You gotta be a good leader. Ron, get behind them. Do that big snake dance all the way around. And you gotta join in. We can't have anybody sitting down on this. There we go. All right. Come on, Bill.
Hey, don't take pictures.
Come on, Sheets. And the goodness sneak. All right, this group right here. Bill, you're gonna join in. We're gonna get you Hanley. Get in there. All right, coming back. Okay, you guys, you gotta join in behind them. Don't let them come and grab you. Just join. Open. Teddy, go on. Get in there. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. This is our ice-breaking portion of the show.
Put yours up. We gotta have some more of these little hat things, don't we? That's pretty good. Huh? There's a whole table that needs them over there. Get in here, Malibu! Come on! Look at that! Go in the hall.
Okay, we're going to do our awards portion of the show, and the guy who's responsible for that is Mr. Rick Miller. Rick, come on up. He's our calculating person, and our co-host this evening is Patty Cake.
Okay, the questionnaires you filled out tonight weren't really from USA Today. I made those up. Okay, Patty's she's gonna present the awards here. The reason I'm up here, I just would like to say that the decision of the judges is final. And I don't want to hear any arguments afterwards, okay? There you go, Patty.
Okay, stay up here.
I like how he reads those cue cards back there. Okay.
My name is Pat Lind. It's not Patty Cake. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay, now, men were in charge of the awards, and, they have their particular strain of...
Nobody else wanted to do this.
Well, anyhow, these are men award things, okay? And then I have my own personal things that I thought were real important. The senior...
Are you
Gonna do some weird music behind it.
No, I just thought I'd talk about it. This is the Woman Award. We talk about it, okay? The Senior Citizen Award. Person with the most grandkids, and that was one, so we don't have any arguments. Linda Bush Sherman. Yes, come on.
All right, Linda.
Woo!
There were some ties here, so we had to either flip a coin or take the first person that we found.
Yes, come, Linda, because you can trade this certificate for the Porsche of your choice. Okay, now that's Rick's award.
Linda, where'd you come? You came all the way from Salina, Kansas.
All right.
She didn't think she was going to be here, but luckily she did.
Linda, okay, also, award for wisdom. Person with the oldest child not in jail, Linda Bush Sherman.
All right.
Thank you, Linda. You can take your seat now. I know it's exciting, but we know you want to stay up here. Okay, now those are Rick's award. My
Now,
award.
who wrote these things?
Of course, my award goes to Larry Schaefer for being married to Connie Stevens for 20 years. Let's give him a big hand. That's better, wasn't it?
You're doing good.
Okay, Long Way to Go award. Traveled the farthest to get to the reunion. They came from Atlanta. Craig Edlund.
Atlanta. Way to go, Craig. Good to see you.
You want some one? Okay.
We've got a vote on this one.
Okay, go ahead, you do that one.
All right. This one is for the most kids. It's you have to vote on it. It's either the best or the worst lover award. Now, how many do you think if you have more kids that you're the worst lover? No.
No?
The best lover?
Hey, how many of you just don't even care anymore?
Who wrote these things?
Okay, well, the person with most kids, and that was 4 kids, is hard to believe.
Mike Terry.
Oh, yes, Mike Terry.
Whoa!
The Sailor Man.
I got more than everybody else.
You have to check this out yourself. We've read it.
Best or worst? I'll let my wife check that off. Thank you very much.
Okay, give him a big hand. Come on, you guys. Okay, now that was Rick's award. Now my award goes to Fred Franson for becoming Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, Fred! Well, there's no award, but I get a hug. divorced, right? I can't help myself. Okay, let's see. Do you want to do it?
Okay, this is the Newlywed Game Edition certificate. For the couple that has been married the shortest time, present this certificate to the Newlywed Game people in Hollywood and tell them that Bruce Lewis sent you. This goes to Judy Green. She's only been married 3 years.
Yes, Judy, come down here.
Judy Green, all
Bring
right.
your husband. Bring your husband. Oh, how soon they forget him. Look at that.
Now let's see if they can argue on camera here.
Tina, give him a kiss. Yeah, not him, Ron. Be Rick. Who is it? Okay, now that was Rick's award. My award goes to Susie Howard for owning her own bank. Yes, give it for Susie Howard. Yeah, Rick says, does she own her own bank?
I'm alone.
Okay, Susie's not going to forgive me for that one quickly. Okay. Okay, JHS Class 67 Award for Worst Memory, given to the first person to remember the colors of Jefferson High as red and white. Whoa.
Nobody remembered that, or didn't remember that, I should say. But Tim Mestape remembered the colors as red and silver.
All right, Tim Mestape.
Here's Tim Mestape. Come on up here.
Tim, come on up here. Let's go.
Come on, Tim.
Get up. Somebody else remembered the colors of red and silver too, Tim. So you're not alone. But you were the first.
Well, that chance is cast, Tim.
Worst memory. Yay, Tim.
Tim. 67.
Okay, the Class of 67 Award for the Best Memory, given to the first person to recite the first line of the Jefferson High alma mater. Penny Whitman!
Hey, welcome. Come on up.
You're so nice.
Do you want us to sing that one more?
Yes, you can.
Penny, come on, we're going to sing it. Yeah. How's it go?
Hey.
Hail, almighty Jefferson. Well, you're supposed to join in. Hail, almighty Jefferson. Now to you our voices raise, joyfully with every tongue. We will sing your praise. We'll be true to colors red and gray, whether we are here or far away. For those things will always be with us on to victory. Rock, rock, rock. Okay,
This
go
one's a
ahead.
good one. I like this one.
Okay. That's a little hard on me myself. Okay. Class 67 Award for Courage. Person with the youngest kid.
1 year old.
1-year-old. Tom Shively.
Tyler, all right. Yeah. Nice job.
I guess this is kind of hard for me to believe, really.
I thought they'd have called it.
I must have been a late bloomer or something. But that's true. I've got a little girl that'll be a year old Wednesday. So.
All right.
tonight, so everybody there can see her tomorrow. Yeah. She'll be there.
Hey, Tom, what's your oldest?
I've got a little boy that'll be 5 in October. So.
Oh, a late starter.
Yeah.
Sure.
Tom wanted us to pass along that there is better life to steroids, metabolic steroids, right?
Okay, give him a big hand. Come on, send him back to the seat. Okay, now that was Rick's award. Now, you know, I know you've noticed that there's not any awards for my awards, but that's because they're spontaneous. So, for my award, Brian Jones, could you stand up, please? For looking younger than he did in high school! We hate you, Brian.
You don't think I should get that award?
Later, Rick, later. Okay. Okay, JHS class of 67. Monogamous award for the longest marriage to the same person.
Lynette and Bruce Olson.
Yes, Lynette and Bruce.
Come up here.
Come on, you guys.
Kind of broke the rules here. Members of the committee, you know.
Yay, Bruce and Lynette.
Do you have an award?
Yes, I have an award. Okay, for having the cutest heads for the halos. Tim Mestapy and Ronnie Hansen. Give them a big hand.
Yeah, have a hand that chip. Come on up here.
Come on up here with those halos on. Come on, you guys. Here they come. Was I right or was I right?
No, I refuse. This was not my award, you guys. This was not my award.
How come, Rick? How come? Oh, geez.
Okay, this award goes to the most dedicated person, or actually it's the most dedicated award. It goes to the, you know what I mean. The person working at one place the longest, Ann Bodine, 25 years, 2 months.
Yes, Ann, come down here.
The Uncle Dean was on Madrigal and what else?
Ann was in Madrigals. Gosh, what else were you in? Oh, Dick just said. She took 2 weeks off before she started work.
Right
It's
after
worked ever since.
U.S. Forest Service.
All right, Ann. Okay. Now my last award goes to Carol Curtis. Stand up, Carol. Where is she? Oh, there she is, Carol. We're giving Carol an award for giving up being the drum major and living in Utah with all those Mormons. Give her a big hand. And we'll send the missionaries over when you get home. Okay.
Okay, and last but not least, the final award, the most prepared award. Okay, we need somebody in the audience that
This
can
is that
prove.
audience participation you've been
That's
waiting
right,
for.
this is it. Somebody in the audience that can prove they went to high school in the 60s.
John Moore.
I think it's right,
I
John.
think that's it. Come on up, John.
John Moore, that's it.
We had to vote on that one, so we do have to write it in, John, okay?
Oh, if it's filling anybody's
We're
name.
gonna have this
stay here, John.
notarized too. So.
John Moore.
It starts with a J. That's close enough. All the people in soccer just call me the hippie.
All right, give him a big hand.
Now why
You know you don't want us to go back. Thank you.
A very nice job. It's funny you stayed up here because you said you weren't going to. But I'll tell you what, this is all request music, so anything you want to hear throughout the entire evening, come on up.
We won't
Tell
play.
Clint.
I got a question. Has there anybody been noted for the confirmed bachelor?
Yes, I'll nominate him myself because he's standing on the dance floor right now. Do I hear? Here? There you go.
No, there's a toss. You've never been married? There's a toss up.
Okay, who else? Who else? Louie. Ah, a couple of paisans. Come on, Louis, come on up here. Come on, let's compare pepperoni and sausages. Get up here.
Wait a minute. I want to. No. Wait, listen this out, Mike. All right, first off, everything.
Well, here, come get this microphone.
Now we understand why. But I want to know who the hell want them.
Okay.
First off, I think it's very neat that we have two gentlemen sitting up there, Dick DePietro and Louis Spallone, that have never been married.
Carl Wondrak.
Carl Wondrak, never been married? Get up there!
Watching buckets here.
Now listen, these guys forgot to put up the first eligible bachelors of the class 1967. Is there anybody else out there? Woo! Play that music. All right, look them up there. Get them up there. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Gregory Sorensen. Give me your face. Got it. I know Dick, I know Louie, and I remember Carl. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right. Girl, wait a minute. Let's do the guys first. All right. Guys, shut up. Girls, this is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. We're going to vote. We're going to give these guys away for a big prize tonight. All right. Carl Wondrak. Stand up, ladies, and clap. Come on, stand up. You want this guy tonight? All right. How about Louie? Come on, Louis Spallone. Oh, my God. How about Dick? All right. How about Greg? All right. I just had to get that in there, and I think it's neat. I've been married 3 times. These guys managed to stay away. Thank you, Dick.
Thank you.
You know what, we do have one perfect philosophy. Why ruin a perfectly good friendship?
Get the lady up there now. Let's see who's bachelor. Bachelorettes. Get them up there.
Okay, where's all our... You did a pretty good job. You get up here. Come here. Where's all our bachelorettes? We need them to come out on the dance floor with
Get up
us.
there, ladies.
Who are confirmed bachelorettes? Do we have any of those? Marcia, Carl.
Here,
Yeah.
Dick will help you out. If you're sitting at a table with a lady who is a bachelorette, and bachelorettes are signified by not being married and also not being told when to go to bed by their parents. If you are sitting at such a table, I want you to raise your hand for me. Come on. If you're sitting at a table
Okay,
with a
Marcia.
bachelorette, raise your hand and then point your finger right down on top of their head.
Linda Cardwell's back there.
See, there's some
yes.
hiding back there.
Okay, who else?
Linda Petrino.
Linda Petrino. All right, come on up. You guys got to come on up. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
And you're doing that auction stuff here.
Well, I've been married 3 times. You know,
That's right, this is so
marriage.
appropriate.
Dick, you know what? Marriage is like baseball. 3 times up the bat. I mean, strike 3 times and out, you're out. Is that all
Okay.
we got?
This is it. And Linda back
No.
there.
Where's Linda? Linda won't come up.
She's a chicken shit.
Marcia? and Linda Cardell. Come on. Where's she at? Where?
In the very back there.
Okay, we'd also like to invite the ladies.
She already got an award. That's why she don't want to come up.
We'd also like to invite the ladies who like to think that they're single.
How about just stand? Wait a minute. Stand up in the back, Linda. Stand up back there. Stand up in the back. Just blew it. All right, here we go. Bachelor guys. How many bachelor guys we got? Divorce guys. Louis?
No, we're not going to do
Carl? All right. Okay, pretend all the guys that are married right now. Pretend you're not married.
And the ladies close their eyes.
Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Penelope. Pat, I'm sorry, she didn't have a button on. Get over here. You're too far over there. All right, number 1. Come on, let me hear it. Let me hear it. All right. Linda, number 2. Come on now. She witched. Where's your husband?
I got rid of him.
In other words, she's available now. So, okay. Number 3. And Pat, number 4. Thank you, everybody. I don't know why I got up here. Thank you, Dick.
Okay, I've been designated. We have to thank our godfather here, our co-founder, the God of all this creation. So everybody, we want to tell you that Dick DePietro did a lot of work on this, and we really appreciate him. And I thought about it today. I'm really grateful. I mean, I can't even kid about this. Oh, come on, you guys can do better than that. Come on.
Oh, thank you. You're much too kind.
Free pizza at the auditorium.
Let's go.
Thank you. All right.
Well, thanks, everybody. And I'll tell you what, it's really been a lot of fun. Even a lot of those nights when I was working till 12 or 2 in the morning, it didn't matter. I can't even remember them. And Bruce was playing golf. I can't remember any of that stuff. But no, really, I want you to enjoy yourself tonight. So really have a great time. And hopefully, if everything works out good, we'll have a 30th and continue thereon. So does anybody else have anything else to say other than Mike Terry? Any other contests? You know what we didn't do? Who came?
Hold it. Dick, I stored it up because you guys couldn't find me at the 11th. If you could have found me, I'd been there.
That's probably some Bill Thurman worked out there.
Who said that? I don't want to Sam said that.
Is there anything?
I don't want to get in trouble for pulling you apart either. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you. You did a nice job. I didn't know you did. You did that in the U.S. Navy, right?
Well, I've got it from you could have won the award, so. Petty officer in the United States Navy, I got up for many.
All right. Well, that's good. How about any other prestigious awards that someone just wants to simulate all of a sudden? Nothing else? Okay. Well, listen. Enjoy yourself. Well, get up here.
Probably one doctor from our class? One lawyer?
No, there's 2 doctors.
Okay.
What? No, it depends on what you're a doctor of.
I don't want to see that stuff there.
Wait a minute, isn't a doctor a doctor a doctor? It doesn't matter what they do. Okay, we have, hey, watch that over there.
Okay. We do definitely have a veterinarian, and that's Bruce Bowman. Where Bruce? There he is. Stand up. A man of distinction. Reed, who else? Barry Stoltz, of course. Barry. All right. And our attorney, Linda Petrino.
Plead the fifth, Linda. Okay, how about something else extemporaneous out of the crowd? Do we have any other awards? That's true. Ron Hanley, or better known as Ron Hansen, is a doctor, a reverend as well, and he's a family consultant, and very nice going. He does that in Iowa. And what do they say when they come in? What did one chicken say to the other chicken? Oh, they know. All right. What else? What else? Come on, something else. Anything else? All right, let's just dance then. Okay.
Go marching in. Now when the stars